Alright, so I'm going to be posting this before my videos, guys, and you can partake in it or not, but we're going to do some singing bowls and I'm going to say a little prayer. And you're welcome to just sit and relax and free your mind up before the reading with me. I just wanted to do this. I'll timestamp it, so if you want to go straight to your reading, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and start. Take a deep breath. I call upon light and all beings whom serve only love and light. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and light beings, to cleanse and protect this space. Ask for your protection and guidance so that your divine sight can be delivered with love and healing for the greatest good. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and guides, to assist those whom these messages are meant for, to assist them on their journey of healing and spiritual growth. I appreciate your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and Lord of Love. Amen. Okay, guys, so singing bowls. I'm just going to relax and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if so, I'm glad, and I'm happy you guys come to my channel and enjoy your reading. Hello, Virgo. We're getting ready to do a reading for you guys. All right, so Virgo, you are the ruler of the sixth house, which is establishing foundations, health, daily life, and practical details. Okay, and I don't think we have anything really in Virgo right now, but we do have a lot of stuff going on that everybody's kind of feeling, especially the stuff in Taurus. So you could be feeling stuff in your second house right now, or that's the house Taurus rules. That's not exactly where all the planets are. I'd actually have to look that up, and I should have that wrote down somewhere, but I'm not going to dig for it right now. But there is a lot going on. There's a lot going on with Mercury. That's your house of communication, and what else is there in Taurus? Jupiter. Ooh, Uranus. We got 3 words that just flipped. I'm not gonna look at the 4, actually 5. I'm gonna look at these real quick. Okay, I am gonna kind of just give you a flash of these, and then I'm gonna put them back in because they might mean something to somebody. Levity, a bow too tensely strong is easily broken. Not to pull too hard or push too hard at achieving something right now, Virgo. Treating things lightly, objective view. Not taking life too seriously, kind of being lighthearted right now, but they're still taking a chance here. Spin the wheel of fortune. So you may be wanting to go towards something. It's saying don't push yourself towards it, but lightly get on board with a light heart. It says taking action despite uncertainty of outcome. Having a light heart about something. So there could be something here that you're like, I really want it, but it's saying don't get too heavily invested in anything, but don't pass up an opportunity right now. That's what I am getting, Virgo. And it says trust. Don't judge a book by its cover. There could be something here that's maybe feels really intense or feels really tense, and that you want to take a chance on, that you want to trust, but there's just something on the outside that's looking like, I don't know about that. That could be, you know, it's interesting. That could be not good, or that could be good. It says trust. Don't judge a book by its cover. There could be something you're seeing right now or experiencing right now, Virgo, that you're like, like, I don't even want to take the chance on it, or it's too intense, or it's too much. Or there could be something you're going for that you could be pushing for, that it's saying, go ahead and take the chance, but lighten up about it. Fortitude, do not fall before you're pushed. After trust. So that's telling me, okay, I want to go for something, but I'm letting what I'm seeing get in the way of me going for it. But don't go after it too hard. Also, that's the first message with the levity. It says, do not fall before you're pushed. So don't get in your own way, Virgo, right now. Because there is something here that seems kind of strange. And then it says, truth is stranger than fiction, profundity. There's something here, depth of knowledge, having great insight and wisdom beyond intellect. There could be something here you really want to go for here, Virgo, that you see something very interesting about going towards this opportunity, relationship, whatever it is in your life right now. This could just, you'll know what this is, Virgo, but it could be throwing you off by the way it's coming across or looking, or you could even be pushing yourself too hard for this. And it's saying, lighten up, go into it with a light heart, play a little. You don't have to be so serious. Although this is worth examining, this is worth checking out, this is worth pursuing. And don't assume anything before you've actually experienced it, because I feel like whatever this is, there's something in it for you, Virgo. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and pull a few tarot cards. That's just kind of a little pre-shuffle I got for you guys. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. That was a nice little message, a little pre-message. Eight of Cups. There could be some old emotional stuff. It's interesting too, because Taurus just have this Eight of Cups energy about leaving behind these old emotional habits is what I like to look at them as. But this could be old emotions about situations, about people, about situations, about things that you need to leave behind in order to pursue something, that in order to be truly happy. We can't stay in that emotional way of like feeling or thinking or being, you know. It's also yeah, it's just like there's not, like, it could be a way we cope with our emotions that we need to leave behind. It could be a way we view a certain emotion that we need to leave behind. It's interesting. Then we got the Six of Wands right in the middle. Wow. You may have already been doing this here, Virgo, and maybe you've left behind some old emotional coping mechanisms, stuff like that. And you are being... It's noticeable. There's a feeling here of feeling really good about that. Feeling really good about leaving behind maybe some old emotional coping mechanisms. Maybe a way you looked at some certain emotions or certain things. Maybe left some emotional kind of stuff at the door so you could move on to see kind of brighter days. The Knight of Swords came through here. So there's definitely some kind of communication or something wanting to be taken here in the Knight of Cups. And this probably is emotional. You could be really wanting to make a actual physical effort towards something that you're feeling quite lovely about. Something feels really good here. But there needs to be some communication here. This could be a way you communicated your emotions in the past or something like that you've done some work on, but you're feeling really good about leaving behind some old emotional, this could be old emotional relationships, old emotional ties with like jobs or people or anything like that you've left behind. You're feeling good. You're feeling like, hey, I'm at a good place right now. I'm feeling very like accomplished when it comes to getting through this kind of battle. And this is probably the way you were even thinking, or you dealt with emotional situations or partnerships or your own emotions. This could be old addictions you've left behind, old and by addictions it doesn't have to just be drugs, you guys. It can be like our like always emotionally like beating ourselves up overly much about like everything, or like the way we feel about ourselves or others. You know, it's like leaving that behind if it doesn't feel right and it doesn't feel good and it's not there's a new truth emotionally here that you've moved towards. It's a new emotional truth. That's what I'm feeling. And you want to take some I think you want to communicate this, actually, is what I'm getting. You could be wanting to move forward, but it's saying don't move too fast also. And do it light heart, like with a light heart. Maybe one of those emotional things you left behind is having like everything serious, like how we handle our emotions all seriously all the time, instead of being like, okay, that's an emotion, everybody gets that emotion, and kind of just like being a little more lighthearted about things. We are going to get, I'm going to pull the words now. We got serenity. The boon of silence is tranquility. Yeah, okay. So these emotional things you've left behind or are leaving behind right now, Virgo, feel like loud, emotional ways of looking at certain emotions. Like that emotion's like stupid, or that emotion's blah, blah, blah. It's like almost relabeling and restructuring your emotional like stress around emotions. That's what it sounds like. That's what it's weird, but it says the boon of silence is tranquility. It's peace when there's not all this racket going on about even, you know, old feelings is what I'm feeling, like old situations that made you feel a certain way. When you stop kind of talking about the past in an emotional way, or that attachment you have to the past that was like emotional, and it may be, it's like when we reminisce on our childhood or something, we're like, that was good times or something like that, and then it comes in and it's like, after time and time and time again, it's like it kind of can become stagnant. Like, okay, I need new emotional things to talk about. I need new stuff to experience. This stuff kind of isn't, it's just like old memories replaying in my head is what I'm getting, like, or resurfacing in my mind over and over again, and it's gotten stagnant, and I need a new record. I need a new, something that's going to make me feel different, because these feelings aren't what I want to feel anymore. I want to feel something new. I want to feel something exciting. I want to, with the Page of Cups there, or the Knight of Cups, excuse me, it's like wanting to take this action towards something different. And I am getting like that. And of course, it's the swan. You know, I always get the ugly duckling and the swan. It's like moving towards something new and more mature and more beautiful than the old and the old perceptions of it. It's like that's what I'm getting. Like I could have viewed like certain relationships or certain dynamics as like, no, like I don't want no part of it. I would rather just stay in this space. But now something's changing here. State of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. A clear coast or conscious. Something's cleared up. Maybe you had some old guilts, some old shames, some old emotional hang-ups that you needed to talk about or communicate, or you are working on doing that so that you can have silence and peace and tranquility in your life. It looks like you've already done a lot of that work, but there could be a little more here to do. That way you can have a clear coast or conscious. Just speaking your mind, speaking your truth and emotional truths, where maybe before you didn't speak them or you didn't talk about them. It could be vice versa. Or you always talked about the past and now you want to talk about the future. Or you didn't speak anything of them and now it's time to communicate more. But I do feel like you have done some of that, because there is this feeling of feeling proud and victorious right now in the moment about what you've already kind of left in the past emotionally. And it is giving you a sense of peace. So now you're working up towards that Nine of Cups, that, transparency. What you see is what you get. Being completely emotionally honest with yourself and others. That with this clear conscious and stuff, it's really like kind of coming clean with yourself and others about what it is you emotionally need and want in your life. Absence of deception, disclosure of information, and honest communication. So this is good. This is being front forward about like what you need, what you want in your life. You're feeling good about that. There could still be some things you want to communicate regarding what you truly want or need in your life right now, Virgo. This is, but it's left you feeling maybe really quiet. Maybe you left a lot in the past, and now you're sitting in a place where you're like, want to really go for something and get and it does feel like, it feels like communication, but it also feels like sweet with the Knight of Cups. It's taking action towards romance, love, dreams, maybe just a dream, maybe like a vision you have that makes you super happy about your life. It could be any of those things, you guys. And then we got vision, yes. And that's what I'm feeling with this Knight of Swords here. It's like there's something here you want to go towards, and this could be a vision, a dream, and you really want to make this happen. There's something here where it's like you've dealt with a lot of old stagnant emotions, and there's something here you feel very passionate, emotional about, there's love here with the Knight of Cups, and it's like wanting to take action towards what you love. This could be a relationship, this could be a hobby, this could be a goal, this could be a job, this could be anything, you guys, but there's a vision here, and the Knight of Swords goes after that vision and does not let anything stop. Gets through obstacles, all the mental obstacles, all the things that want to get in the way. It says everything begins as a dream. Even the obstacle of believing that dreams can't come true. That's the first obstacle the Knight of Cups gets through. Planning for the future with imagination. Projecting ideals. Yes, so putting those out there. Putting your dreams out there. Putting the vision out there. Going after it. Realizing that a dream can become a reality. But you have to put in the work. You have to put in the planning. And you have a lot of ideas about what it's going to look like. You could even have a true, like, clear vision of what you want your future to look like right now. Virgo, that's what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get one of these. And it's clear for everybody to see what you want. There is a transparency here in the middle. And also, right under transparency, there's this little lemur type thing sitting up here, just being recognized by everybody. It's like everybody sees this dream. What you see is what you get. You're being who you truly are, and you're showing what you've left behind, and you're just kind of sitting there feeling good right now and ready to go after the next vision or the next quest, the next thing. And that transparency, it's like everybody can see this. There's a authenticity to you right now that's clear, which is nice. And it does leave, oh, and look at this, distraction. And on the bottom, fear. Okay, so getting in the way here, or what, one of those last things, the emotional last things you could be needing to leave behind right now, is going, and it would be mental, because of it'd be a mental obstacle, is fear. And I love how this bird is on this crow's head, and he's fighting his fear of the scarecrow and sitting on it. It's like, I know this is just a scarecrow. I know it's just here to try to distract me, keep me away from my dreams, keep me away from my vision. I know that because I've dealt with that, and I've dealt with these feelings before, and I've walked away from them, and it's gave me peace. So I'm going to do this. Every fear or distraction that comes in, it could be distracting, and this distraction, it's like this dog, it looks like a little Boston Terrier, needs or has somewhere to be, has somewhere to go. Probably has an owner and a home, something. Yeah, look at this. He has food to eat. He has a whole bowl of food right there. And he's being distracted by this other bird. So this other bird's taking his food. So don't get distracted right now because of fear. Don't get put off because of fear. Go after what you want right now, because energetically there could be something coming in, taking what's yours, and kind of just, or purposely just trying to distract you so that you don't get it. It feels like there's a lot of shadow energy in the air right now, you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that right now. We need to be facing our fears. We need to be shining. We need to be showing our visions. We need to be speaking about them. We need to be really, and transparent goes good with this, with our reality, our past realities, our present realities, and our future visions. Okay, there is a lot going on right now, so there we go. Don't be distracted by fear. It's like, and this is interesting too, because this is also just like kind of curiosity too. So don't get thrown off track right now, you guys. But I feel like fear is being highlighted here, like facing your fears. It could be fear is being put in something that's showing you your insecurities, or your fearful nature is coming in to show you and distract you. And you have to stick with it. With that Knight of Swords there, you have to go through that distraction, go through that fear, because everything begins as a dream, and you are going towards it with a clear mind and heart with the Knight of Cups. This is really wanting to put this into action. It's something that's close to your heart. It's something that you've dreamt about. The Page of Cups has the dream, and the Knight of Cups makes it happen. Could be around love, could be around romance, could be around just anything that feels good to your heart, but it's going to take some mental agility to get through any fears or distractions that could be dissuading you away from doing the work and the preparation that you need to do right now to make that happen. So let's go ahead and get this real quick. I love that. 8 of Cups, serenity, leaving you with peace after leaving some stuff behind. 5 of Pentacles reversed. One of those feelings or emotional stagnant feelings you could have left behind, Virgo, is the feeling of not belonging somewhere, not the feeling of being an outcast or a part, like whether this was spiritually or physically not capable of being a part of something. I feel like that's one of the things you've left behind, and you may still be fighting that fear, like, oh, I don't belong there, or this isn't for me, or I'm not going to have what it takes to make it happen. But that is this, I feel like, one of the last things you need to leave behind, and it's an emotional, deep-seated thing that makes you not accomplish the material. And this could be something really material. You're going after a goal, a job, a craft, a relationship, something. But if you always feel like you don't have what it takes to be a part of that community or a part of that job or a part of that relationship or whatever, you're always going to fall short. You're always, because it's a spiritual lack. It's like, yeah, there's an interesting, I feel like this is kind of what you've been working on leaving behind here. And then we got Temperance, that balance. So there is a feeling here with this being in the center under the transparency and the 6 of Wands. It's like, see what I see. You see what you see. You get what you see. And being very transparent, almost too transparent. So there is, with the Temperance, a feeling of needing to tone it down a little. Okay? So definitely going, being balanced with how much you are showing and not showing. It doesn't mean being secretive. It just means having balance when it comes to your inner and your outer world. So yeah, don't get too full of like your images or what you're trying to put out there. Like, and I did get, it was your guys' right when I got the 5 little weird word cards, and it said don't rush towards it. That's the slowing down, kind of being a little more lighthearted about it, not taking everything so seriously that's happening inside, but kind of balancing out. It's a feeling of not going full-fledged in, because that would leave you unbalanced on whatever this is. And this is about moderation. So doing everything in moderation, including speaking your truth or moving towards a vision or planning. It's doing it to where it's kind of staying in alignment, where you're not getting too far ahead of yourself outside, and you're not getting too far ahead of yourself in your vision and in your dream too. It's kind of keeping them within a step apart instead of like 10 steps apart. Like the vision's way out there, like 10 steps away, you know, when this is really just taking your time and kind of mixing and letting kind of everything that's outside settle inside, and everything that's inside kind of come outside, and then going to the next step or the next process. That's what I'm feeling for that Temperance in your guys' reading today. I feel Temperance a lot as, it just depends on the reading, but today I'm feeling it as balance in how much you are. It doesn't mean don't shine. It doesn't mean don't be transparent. It just means in communication, maybe slow down in your communication, slow down in what you're actually showing, kind of be mindful right now. That's what I'm feeling. And then we got the 8 of Pentacles coming under the vision, putting the work in, putting the time, the energy, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, you guys. Yes. All this stuff is good. This is good, good, good. Okay, so putting the work in, putting the time in, this has probably taken a long time. You've had a vision for a very long time of what you wanted to be for yourself in your life. And there's something here that involves love or passion or just something that's truly in alignment and feels good to you. But it's requiring some obstacles in your mind, and it's old fears and it's old feelings of lack. And it's just staying in balance and shining and being transparent, but moderately, if that makes sense. and putting in the work, the time, the energy, the planning, the effort for this vision to come to. So that's nice, you guys. Let's get one of these. I'm not sure how long these are going to be, you guys. I'm working on it. Magician. Yep, manifesting. Making things happen, using your tools correctly. The moon, again, this has been, that was in Taurus too. And then we got good fortune, and that was on the bottom. You also had the wheel of fortune. And planets and stuff are probably really helping you out right now, Virgo. We got some movement happening in the sky right now, and it could really be helping you guys out. And it will, if we deal with our delusions and our realities differently with this Taurus energy and all this working right now with just having stronger boundaries with Pisces and our emotions, and it's all coming together, and it's creating a really nice mix for our image, for our bodies, for our health, for our well-being, for our happiness, and our mind and body balance is what I'm feeling. So there is a lot of good energy here. There is maybe just a little of the unknown here, and a little maybe needing to look at a little self-reflection work, a little shadow work. But it's more just so around how much you're balancing, maybe moderation, not overindulging, not overeating, not overdoing anything, staying in balance and being transparent about that, being honest about that. If there's something you are overdoing or you are overindulging in, maybe finding a way to communicate that, or just, it's interesting because I'm getting a feeling of like, on a side note, this may resonate with somebody, but there could be a feeling here of kind of wanting to kind of shine more, but hiding it, or having something to say or something to do as far as that will help balance you out. Maybe it's being honest and front forward about an addiction or something like that, or something you need to be transparent about so that it can be seen, so that it can be healed. That's just a side message. That's not the main message of this whole reading, you guys. I am getting more like just to tone down, like maybe you're like, I'm feeling like arrogance, but it's not arrogance. There's pride here. There's being your pride, maybe, hey, I made it through this. I released that. I'm proud of that. But I got a clear coast. I'm in the clear. I don't feel like you're completely in the clear though, because there's still something here that needs balanced out within. But that's definitely some shadow work. You'd have to, if that's your message, you'd have to work with what that is that you need to balance out. Whether this is ego, addiction, this could be just health stuff, this could be anything, you guys. But there's just something about being honest in your communication and having it line up with what you envision for yourself. And then the good fortune. So that's like your 4-leaf clover, something good here happening in the energy of Virgo. I love it. Oh, and let's get one of these. Past life emotion lives in you. You are expressing more. It is releasing. Okay, this helps a lot with the 8 of Cups, because this is 8 of Cups energy also. I feel the 8 of Cups as past life emotion too, embedded energetically. And healing that and leaving that behind and releasing it helps you to be able to express who you are in a more transparent way. And some of these could have to do with and it's just like before, it wasn't feeling like it was you, or it was lining up with what you envisioned for yourself. But that's the stuff you're working on right now, Virgo. Expressing more. It's releasing some kind of old expression, maybe emotional expression or lack of emotional expression. Maybe you need to express yourself more emotionally, be more transparent about what you care about and what you envision. Maybe you're hiding that from others. Maybe that's what I'm getting now that it's coming through really, really strong. That's it. It's like you maybe were taught through like energetic passing down, or your DNA, or whatever, however you want to look at it, how to not express your visions and your authenticity and who you are. And that's just one of the last things. And it's like, oh, but if I do, I won't be accepted, or I won't belong because it's strange or it's weird or whatever. And it did say fiction is stranger than, or truth is stranger than fiction, or something like that when we did our pre-shuffle. Just be moderate about how you are showing yourself and releasing yourself into, don't just like a bomb, you know. I got that little song, you dropped the bomb on me. Just don't like drop the bomb, but just be very mindful about what you're doing. And that's that 8 of Pentacles. Be mindful about the vision you're trying to create right now. And that is your reading, Virgo. So that's a really nice reading. I hope it helps somebody. And as always, I appreciate you guys coming, watching your video, your likes, your subscribes. And as always, I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.